get it off the board.
And I like seeing Cloud9 adapt to that big, different style of play immediately and get it off the table. North America had a tragically difficult time against Heimerdinger in the bottom lane during Rift Rivals, and making sure they don't have to play against...
I'm going to say, I mean, this guy, he supports
the man who has been the rock for this team.
cure some strong lanes. Kai'Sa, not necessarily.
Probably wanted to grab that as their first pick in the second half here. They keep that away from them instead.
Just strong champion on the current patch.
I mean, Pyke's a playmaker. He has a lot of kill potential at level 6. Lucian's very strong. We already talked about how aggressive Cheetah of a snowball.
Yeah, it certainly does, and I mean, especially if the Leona's picked up here, that will only go further to kind of perpetuate this. Both of these bottom lanes, these supports, are so good at going forward. They're both pretty crappy at going backwards and peeling to their AD carry, to be honest. So I think that we will now see
to play, as KBM has one more champion to pick up. They were hovering the Zillion there for a moment, thinking about that one, but decide they want a bit more.
Augmentations are now cheaper as you go through the game, so still look for Jinketo to be able to pick those up. Not a great early game laner. I think that, 2-second snare coming through from Ryze means that, the cleanse pickup is going to have to be there. This is an area now where Cloud9 can...
We saw earlier, some of the discussion about this team was how they had such a rough early start to their summer split. Things were going bad. They were dead last. Week 4, Week 5, a summer split. They turn it around. They go on a massive win streak in a best-of-1 environment. They know how to play those games as well. And because both of these compositions feel so similar, strong early game junglers, scrappy top laners, bot lane supports that just want to go in, there's some explosive potential in this game.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Are very low. He's a passive farmer in the early game, and I want to see if Cloud9 can exploit that as Blabber decides he wants to invest some time here in the top side.
Yeah, it certainly did. Really nice clear out of Blabber. Double Scuttle Crab for the level 3 into the gank top lane. This should work.
Let's see if he can find any sort of a summoner spell pop, if nothing else. Xanten's going to be in some trouble there, taking a lot of damage. Chain's looking to force him back, has to flash away. The Victor would love to get the first Hex Tech upgrade when he goes back.
Yeah, absolutely would. And I think that the big thing for the Ryze is, with the Corrupting Pod start, now just has such a safe laning phase, with the tier. Going to be a gank.
Finds a little bit of damage onto Licorice, but honestly, nothing to really...
With that 2-second snare, as we said. Very nice hook, however.
Oh, Riem looking to start this one up. Zazel's going to be in some trouble, taken rather low. Doesn't blow any summoner spells. None coming out from the other side either. Cheetah had shot. Sneaky had not.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Power.
Teleport.
Arm this all up, get back to base, get himself a buy, but Zazel's going to be going in, looking to force this fight out.
Very nice.
In some trouble, having to flash away, ignite down onto both AD carries. Zazel still looking to find the fight on this one, won't be able to get the damage. Voidseeker does not connect with that enemy AD carry, but they're in a situation right now.
Yeah, they certainly are, and I think, that just speaks volumes to how good Licorice is at the moment. He's one of those players that filling the shoes of Impact is always going to be a tough ask, and that was the last international top laner that we saw. Actually, Xanten's back again.
Blabber wants to go in on this one, does find a little bit of damage, looking to find the knock up there as well. Wind becomes line. Lightning makes its way onto the Urgot, but Xanten still gets back. Enemy jungler topside, though, it's a good read from KBM, recognize can just completely nuke the wave down there. As now it's Jensen thinking about coming up to the top side here. If Xanten goes too close to this and that turret's about to fall, Cloud9 can definitely collapse onto him here. Although he has a dash built into the kit, it doesn't go very far, and you root yourself for half a second beforehand. He won't save it. Cloud9 are going to find themselves back-to-back objectives, the turret into the Rift Herald.
And you have to really knew that would leave Blabber exposed. Actually, they go in.
Bottom side is going to be Team CC into the damage, baby. They blow him up, and that is first blood of Worlds over to Cloud9.
Yeah, it certainly is, and everything just going Cloud9's favor at the moment. They've got themselves the 2,000 gold lead. First objective, first neutral. Actually, no, Dragon went over, but first.
So they knew that if nothing else, they would at least get a 3v3 there if the enemy jungler showed up, and now they're looking to start the fight off anyway. Rhea flashing away. Even in the 3v2, afraid of the damage potential, remembering what happened last time and getting the hell out of dodge. Blabber into the mid lane, looking to find the damage. Not going to make it happen. Jinketo flashing out, stays alive.
That was really nice from Blabber, because all he has to do right now is drop Rift Herald. They've got Licorice there already. And this is going to be, at minimum, a charge onto the second turret, because 3 members were still bottom for the KBM lineup.
Jinketo will try to clear as much of this away as he can, but Shelly has already veered back to the charge, and there he's here into the first game.
And Licorice has been so safe that he is pushing to the tier 2, then walking through the jungle and putting extra pressure. Again, a skirmish.
Meanwhile, bottom side, Riev just cannot get away from these two. Now Chitan, low on mana, gets himself away. Not going to be worried about dying himself just yet. Ranger positioning himself to maybe make a counterattack happen here. May run into Jensen there in the river, has to flash.
It's going to be a bad trade. So now when you add in the fact that it is 16 minutes into this game, and your Kai'Sa has 2 kills, you're happy.
Oh, Blabber's in some trouble, though. Going to be taken down very low. Suppressed right back into the grinder, and kaboom are on the board.
Yeah, certainly are. And once again, they're looking bottom lane.
Zazel's in some trouble now as Sneaky will be forced to retreat all the way back into the fight. Zazel draws into the Eclipse Shield, trying to get back underneath the turret, keep himself alive, will not do it, and kaboom has tied this game right up.
Yeah, and you got to applaud Zancian's roam down there, willing to get out Dragon of the game. The game is still heavily in Cloud9's favor, but all of a sudden you start thinking one team fight into 25-minute Baron. Double Mountain Drake is only going to make...
Avali's interview with Reaper talked about how, yeah, Blabber likes to go in, and sometimes on the world stage against these other teams, you go in and they say, oh.
Down. They're going to start pressing into Ranger's jungle now. Olaf with farm isn't the best champion. That's a face check.
This is the same spot that Blabber died last time. Licorice will commit the same sin. Tries to resurrect himself, wants to get away, not gonna do it.
The strongest member of the Cloud9 lineup is now dead. This bottom lane turret's gonna go down. And all of a sudden, kaboom, you know, little by little, starting to try and claw their way back into this one.
All that work that was done earlier by Chitan, putting so much...
Going to be very hard for Zancians to be able to deal with the side lane. And they have the RNG Drakes on their side.
Well, the TP's coming in. Cloud9 have already secured themselves the Infernal Drake. Kaboom did rotate bodies down here to see if they could do anything about it, but it looks like the call is to just back away. Not a single thing. Not a shoe, not a null magic mantle, not anything. And that means Jensen, 795 damage to minions. It's not going to be much less to a champion.
And he is about to face check, however, so he might be in some trouble.
Let's see if Kaboom can find the punish here. Not going to manage to land the hook onto him. Plenty of damage coming out from Jensen in return. Tries to throw down the Realm Warp. Looking to get himself away and will do it. Dodging away from the X marks the spot. Still going to be taken down by Ranger. Cloud9 coming in now for the counterattack. Blabber able to find some damage. Chitan is gone! As now they're looking to continue to fight even further. Ranger's going to be targeted. Taken down almost Rhea, barely getting himself away. Shutdown credit over to Blabber, and Cloud9 grab themselves 2 kills.
And the first real skirmish of Worlds, and Cloud9 come up so far ahead. Even the HP bars are there for them, and over the wall they go.
Oh, they take out another one. It's a killing spree for Blabber. Xanten's going to be the next one on the menu now. The chains come down, the flash goes out over the wall. He goes, still going to be kept alive for now. Chikado looking to chase this one even further. Cleanse too early. Licorice goes over the wall. How you doing? Cuts him down. Xanten's now in some trouble. This could be the last man standing. It's ace for Cloud9.
And that should just mean that Baron, you could see that they were looking for the play. They thought they had Jensen out of position, but it just wasn't to be. That gold lead only going to get work, and Cloud9 now breathe that big sigh of relief.
Kaboom win a lot of games through team fights in the mid game, through being able to pull those off. But Cloud9 said,
honest, they saw a couple of people pushed up in a lane. They didn't have the waves to go with it. They went, maybe we can kill them. Blabber hooked up.
Has to pop the ultimate to keep himself alive. Is going to be yoinked backwards by the gravity field. Nice pickup there from Kaboom, getting themselves one for free. Now it might be Sneaky who's in some trouble. Has to use the killer instincts plus the flash to keep himself at bay. Xanten's going into that stasis. Zazel going to be zoning everyone else away on the team. Going to be 1-for-1 overall in this delayed portion of the fight. Licorice wants to come in from the side. Overall, still okay for Kaboom, who did go even on that trade. But now, can they hold the line any longer? It looks like Cloud9's going to say, no, sir, not today. Root comes through onto Rhea. Going to be forced back on that one. Sneaky still full HP, firing away onto this inhibitor, and that is inhib 1 down.
If no, we can make a play. If yes, just head for the hill.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, he's just zoning 3 people. Ranger actually wants to 1v1 him, though.
Well, this might not be a get-out kind of play. Can they hit this hook? No, they cannot. Licorice, however, he decides it's time to end their world, and he dunks Riev right back into the brushes as Ranger has to get himself away. Chikado is now going to be in for a very nasty surprise as Blabber and Jensen show up. The cavalry has arrived, and Cloud9's got 3.
And what can I say? They didn't follow the checklist. Even if it is just Licorice, you shouldn't be looking for the play. This is certainly going to be at least a base broken in another position. And Cloud9 right now looks so confident in every play they take.
Cloud9 are 5 men strong, Baron buff ready, knocking on the door to top lane, knocking that sucker in. and now they might just be able to push for the win. They still have very long timers on the enemy mid laner, on the enemy jungler. They're on to Nexus turret number 1. It's taken down rapidly. Zazel starting things off. Cheaton's already out of the game, as Santons will go into Stoneplate mode, but it's only going to buy a couple more seconds. Cloud9 win the first game of Worlds 2018.